Did you ever wake up and wonder, what now? You did everything you were supposed to do. You raised the kids, you worked the job, you kept it all together. And now you feel a little bit lost, a little bit invisible. And you're asking, what is my purpose now? If that's you, friend, I want to tell you something right now. You're not done and you're not used up. And the world still needs you more than ever. Welcome to this episode 3 of Reinvention After 60. And nobody knows better about reinvention after 60 than I do after everything that I've been through. But I'm looking at everything in a totally different light. And what I have discovered, I'm going to share with you in this video. And it's going to take you on a journey through the crisis of purpose after 60 and why the next chapter of your life could be the most meaningful one yet. So if you've been feeling uncertain, uninspired, or unsure of what's next, stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share could light a fire in you that maybe you thought you burned out forever, but you didn't. Let's talk about something that no one prepared us for, the emotional vacuum that can hit after 60. Suddenly the routines are gone. The job's over, the kids are grown, the house is quiet, no one's asking for you the way they used to. And you're thinking, I should be enjoying this peace, right? But instead, there's a silence that feels more like a void, an emptiness. This is the crisis of purpose. It's real, it's silent, and it affects millions of us. Not because we're broken, but because we were told that our usefulness had a deadline. But I'm here to tell you that void, that emptiness, that's not the end. It's just a blank page. And guess what? You get to write what comes next. And you know what the world is short on? No, it's not influencers and it's not apps and it's not information. It's wisdom. Wisdom like you have. Wisdom that no one else can copy. Because your experience is different than mine and the next person and the next person. We each have something completely unique to share. And this kind of wisdom only comes from living through heartbreak and healing, building and rebuilding, loving and losing and loving again. We've walked through fires that others haven't even imagined yet, because let's face it, no matter how much you tell younger people what might happen and what life teaches you, they will never know and never understand until they live through it. And I know this firsthand, because no matter how much I tell my kids that, you know what, I'm not playing it smart, life has made me see things in a different way. Life has taught me things. And they're like, yeah, Mom, we know. But they don't know. They don't know. They don't understand what kind of fires that we've walked through and come out on the other side. So just like you walk through fires that others haven't even imagined, and you're still standing. And that's not ordinary. That is the power that we have. So let me tell you a little story about Jean, a 68-year-old widow in Arizona. She spent a year grieving quietly after she had lost her husband. And then one day she started a grief support group in her local community center. Only a few people showed up, about 10 people at that time. But then word got around. 30 showed up. And then it turned into a monthly series. And she said, I finally found my purpose in the very thing that broke me. So what you've been through is your qualification. What hurt you may be exactly what heals others. So let me tell you something that might surprise you. The cure to loneliness after 60 isn't connection. It's contribution. We're biologically wired to feel good when we're useful. It's not about being busy. It's about being needed. And the good news? There's so many ways to contribute at this stage of life. You can mentor someone just starting out. You can volunteer your time or your talent. You could start a blog or a YouTube channel like I did. Teach something you've mastered, because we've all mastered something in our life. Create something from your heart. Art, music, stories, service, anything you can imagine, even cooking. Share something with someone. And you don't have to go viral. You just have to go real. You don't have to save the world, of course. Just start with one person. You're not done growing. We're never done growing. You're just done pretending you don't matter. That's what I know. Most people after 60 have spent a lifetime prioritizing other people's needs. You've worn so many hats: mother, father, partner, provider, fixer, caretaker, you name it, you've worn it. But here's the question I want you to ask yourself: what do I do now? That question is not selfish, it's sacred, because your voice matters, your desires matter, your dreams, yes, even now, they still matter. And I'll tell you something, I'm living my dream right now. This feels like something I don't think I could have ever started when I was at a younger age. And I know it might feel scary, and maybe you haven't asked yourself that in years. Maybe you don't even know where to begin. Start small. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What makes me feel good? What breaks my heart that I want to help fix? What did I love doing as a child before the world told me to grow up? You'll be surprised how quickly your heart starts answering if you're quiet enough to listen. You've been lied to. They told you your best days were behind you. But the truth is, your next chapter could be the most powerful, most authentic, most soul-satisfying one yet. Because now, you're not chasing validation. You're not living for anyone else's approval. Now you get to create your life on your terms. So here's what I want you to do. Comment below, I still have purpose. Let's flood this video with truth. Let's rewrite the story together. And if this touched you in any way, like, share, and subscribe, because next week we're diving into how to start something new after 60, even if you have no idea where to begin. Because you know what? You don't need permission. You just need belief. Belief in yourself. And this is your second act. So let's make it extraordinary. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, be the best you could be, and I'll see you in the next one.